the bad boys team. You get this label as a bad boys team. Y'all rough and tough and all that stuff. But my history of the game I grew up loving, like all the players from, like, I'm talking about, I had 12 players, and the personalities, the characters, the game from everybody in NBA history is so many personalities. Can you speak on some of the teammates you had, and then like the Joe Dumars, the Robins, the John Sallys, the Mahorns? Like, they are a big personality in our league, and you know, we grew up on that. So the team that you had assembled to win them championships with, can you speak up on them?
I'm glad you say the team that we had, because we identified and we represented ourselves as a team.
Yeah.
We came as one unit with one thought to win the game, not as individuals trying to be great within our team. It truly was a team concept that allowed everyone to be known, right? And you know, we used to say, let it be known. And everybody gets a chance at a slice of the pie. But if you're an individual walking in, then you get all the glory.
Yeah.
So I am happier today about the way people think about our team.
Yeah.
Because all the people that you just named, you know, those guys were, you know, 6 men coming off the bench, you know, Buddha, Vinny, you know,
Vinny, Microwave,
Rodman, Sally.
Yeah.
I mean, so from a team standpoint, how many players that played on a championship team that still have the name notoriety that our team had? So
top to bottom.
Top to bottom. So
yeah.
that's how we marched, and that's how we played. Now, it was a league that was moving towards individuality, and we resisted that.
Yeah.
What we stood for and what we still stand for today in terms of team over individuals, that has stood the test of time, and is still, you know, how can I say it, is, in my opinion, what the game should be about.
I used to watch you do this figure 8 dribble between your legs, and I used to do this every single day, the spider dribble, all that stuff. You one of the best dribblers in NBA history. You know what I'm saying? Like, these kids now then involved into you or what you used to do back in the day. Like, who taught you how to dribble the ball the way you do, and how you kept on perfecting it and getting even better?
Sidebar, he still can do it right now. When we be at work, every once and again, like, we'll be out there on the court and hear, and then somebody will be like, what the? I'll be like, yeah, straight up,
all the time.
Right now, still can do it.
I was so fortunate to. So when you ask me who taught me how to dribble like that, I learned that from Curly Neal and Marcus Haynes. Now, how did I meet Curly Neal and Marcus Haynes? When I was playing at the Martin Luther King Boys Club, one of the coaches there who would come around and advise our biddy basketball coach was John McClendon. John McClendon is a former student of Naismith, and he was also with Abe Saperstein and Mrs. Saperstein of the Globetrotters, who would come give clinics on the west side of Chicago. And I remember curling. So when you see me like patting it real low, and then I'll fall on the ground and get up and then go back, all that come from Curly and Marcus in terms of how they taught you how to dribble. I never forget my second game in the NBA. After we beat Milwaukee, I come to Chicago, and Ricky Sobers and Reggie Theus are the guards. And I came down, and, you know, I went through my legs, and Ricky Sobers grabbed me real hard. He said, no, you ain't. Don't be going through your legs and stuff on me. You know, now he trying to punk me because I ain't say nothing. You know, he grabbed me hard, right? Don't be going. And so now I think John Lone was on the foul line. And he said, you know, I know you young and everything, just getting in the league. And, you know, he talking smack. And I looked at him, I said, hey, I just want you to know you live here in Chicago. You see all them people sitting in them stands over there? They're my boys. Say something else to me.
We'd be real
we was good.
Real uncomfortable around moving around this city.
We was good then.
Yeah.
He was like, "Oh, I didn't mean that." I said, "Okay, we good."